Introduction. There are various economic activities like production, distribution, consumption, etc. Every economy faces common basic economic problems related to economic activities. In this chapter, we will learn about the problems faced by an economy and their solutions. Problems faced by an economy. The problems faced by an economy are as follows. What to produce, how to produce, from whom to produce, how much to produce, by whom to produce, how best are the resources being used. We will study each problem in detail in the following screens. What to produce. Every economy has to decide whether to produce consumer goods such as rice, wheat, clothes, etc., or capital goods like machinery, equipment, etc. Similarly, an economy has to make a choice between necessary goods and luxury goods. Generally, top priority is given to the production of goods and services of mass consumption. How to produce? Generally, there are two techniques of production. In the labor-intensive technique, more labor and less capital is used. Example, handloom industry. On the other hand, in the capital-intensive technique, there is more use of machinery than labor. Example, textile industry. This problem deals with choosing the technique of production which leads to maximum utilization of available resources. The choice of technique depends upon availability of factors like machinery, labor, equipment, etc., and their relative prices. How much to produce? The decision regarding how much to produce depends upon population growth, availability of resources, and size of market. A country with large population requires more quantity of production. Availability of resources determines level of production. An economy can produce more if the size of market is large. Every economy aims to expand its production to maximum level. By whom to produce? This problem is related to the ownership and control of productive activities in an economy. In a capitalist economy, means of production are owned, controlled, and operated by private individuals. In a socialist economy, the entire production is managed and controlled by the government. In a mixed economy, some important industries and services like defense, atomic energy, railway, etc. are owned and managed by public sector and the rest by private sector. How best are the resources being used? This problem involves an efficient allocation and proper utilization of resources among productive activities to achieve the maximum total output and highest possible growth rate. There may be underutilization or misutilization of resources. Under such situations, total output would be less than full capacity. Let's see the solution to the basic economic problems according to types of economy. Capitalism. In a capitalist economy, consumers enjoy freedom of choice regarding what and how much to buy. Producers have occupational freedom. The government does not interfere in economic activities. The decisions about what, how, and how much to produce, as well as how to distribute, etc., are taken with the help of free play of demand and supply forces. Producers adopt the most efficient technique of production to earn maximum profit. Example of capitalism is the United States of America. Socialism. In a socialist economy, Decisions about production are taken by the government. These decisions depend upon the objectives and priorities laid down by the central planning authorities. Consumers have no freedom of choice. Goods are distributed on the basis of needs to maximize social welfare. An example of socialism is China. Mixed economy. In a mixed economy, the public sector is owned and run by the government, while the private sector is owned and managed by private individuals. In the public sector, goods and services are produced and supplied on the basis of no profit, no loss. Decisions regarding public sector are taken by the government and planning commission. The government takes decisions to distribute goods and services in interest of the people at large so that nobody can be excluded from its consumption. The decisions of private sector are based on the principle of profit maximization. India has